Ready?
I'm ready, I think
All
so.
right. Michael
We'll find
Easter, thank you for doing this.
Thanks for having me, man.
I
It's good
appreciate
to be here.
it. $1,000, you want to play with your money or you want to play for charity?
Play for charity.
All right, what charity would you like to play for?
Oh, I can pick anything?
You can pick whatever you want.
Oh, I'm picking the Humane League. That's my favorite charity.
Which one?
The Humane League.
Oh,
It's an animal charity.
An animal? Okay, I usually pay for animal foundations. So.
There you go.
Same
We're
thing.
animal people.
I love. You have 2 dogs, right?
2 dogs, yeah.
I have 3.
Nice.
Yeah, what kind?
We have a German Shorthair Pointer,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a mix that is Border Collie, Pit Bull, Lab, everything.
Oh,
They're
wow.
great.
How old?
10 and 9.
Okay.
So they're getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting up there.
One of mine is 14.
Really?
And yeah, so she so she turned 14, I could see how frail she was becoming.
Right.
So I'm like, I need another dog just to like, you know what I mean?
Pep her up.
Yeah, because you're not,
Pep
like,
her up.
if you lose the first one, you're not going to want another one for a while, I imagine. So I wanted to do it long beforehand.
Yeah.
So like, it would help cushion the blow.
Yeah.
And then he was crazy, the one I got. He lived in a pet store for the first year of his life.
Oh.
So he's super neurotic and anxious. And I'm like, I need a friend for him.
Right.
So then I got a 3rd dog, which has been just, I'm like, 3's too many. But
Three's a lot. What are they?
so the youngest is a 2.5-year-old miniature poodle.
Nice.
Her brother is a 3-year-old American Eskimo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and
Nice.
my 14-year-old is a Chihuahua mix.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a good range.
Yeah, right?
All over the
You get a
place.
little bit of everything, a little cute one, a crazy one, and whatever the other one is.
I love it.
So
Awesome.
I wanted you to do this because I'm hoping you can help fix me. You know,
That's a scary proposition, asking me to fix anyone or thing. We'll find out.
I'm all about seeking dopamine. Would like $1,000 in chips, please? Thank you.
Give me cards right now.
Oh. So yeah, I'm always dopamine seeking. I have really bad ADHD,
Okay.
and I'm a creature of comfort, as you could tell.
Okay.
So how does someone like me, who has trouble being stimulated by almost anything, leave his comfort zone and progress as a human?
Okay. First thoughts are dopamine can be delivered by a lot of things.
Okay.
Okay, so dopamine is effectively the seeking neurotransmitter. So a lot of people think like, oh, dopamine's this reward chemical. Something good happens, you get rewarded. No, dopamine is the chemical that tells you to pursue the reward.
Right.
So for example, when you're playing slot machines, the thrill and the fun is when the reels are spinning, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you love. Now you can mimic that search through a lot of things that maybe are better for you in the long run.
Right.
So I'll give you an example. One way that I scratch my dopamine itch is I love trail running in the desert. Or you don't have to run, you could hike. Because along the way, you've got all this physical activity and you're gonna see a lot of interesting things out there.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like the best, like my version of the jackpot is when I go into some new area outdoors that I've never seen before. Oh my God, there's nothing like this place. And I found it. This is incredible. Or you see like a bighorn ram, right? And it's just like, you never see those. That's
Right.
incredible. So I think like the sort of promise and the peril of modern life is that we've engineered a lot of these games, if you'll call them, that give us dopamine, but we don't get as many good things for us from the activity. So for example, if you're sitting at a slot machine, like, yeah, it's a hell of a time, it's great, but you're stationary, you're indoors, blah, blah, blah. Whereas if you're going and doing something outdoors that has that same search mechanism, you're probably moving around, you're outside, you're often with other people. You know, and so I'm not a person that vilifies everything because I love a good slot machine, I love gambling, but I
Good.
think it's like today we need to think about like how do we offset that, you know, because the world is kind of engineered to give us a lot of thrills via
A
dopamine.
lot. Like everything around us is built around giving us a little bit of dopamine.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you want
so you tell me what to do.
You can bet however you want, or you can just mirror me if you're not
I'm
sure.
gonna mirror you.
Okay.
And what am I mirroring? Walk me through this.
So this is your main bet. So
Okay.
this is, you against the dealer.
Okay.
These are the side bets. This you get paid on if you get a pair. It's just these two. So you put it right here where I have mine on the
Here,
square.
right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then one more over here I usually do for the side bet. And that's like if you get a 6, 7, 8 suited, it's 100 to 1. So it's
Oh.
a ton of money. So you want to
Okay.
put another green there. If you want, you don't have to.
Well, we better.
These are like the loser bets, but I love them because I love gambling. So Now,
Awesome.
we're all set.
Ready?
Yeah. So
All right, good luck, guys.
now I struggle with getting dopamine though from regular activities,
Okay.
right? Someone like you who may not have ADHD, I am against the 6, so I will double. Just one, yeah. You're against the 6, so you want to stay.
Okay, I'm gonna stay.
That's yours, by the way. That was for your side bet.
Oh,
Yep.
look at this.
Yep. Why you got to play these games with me?
You know what? You got to work for it, okay?
You're breaking my heart.
Wow,
All
I'll
right.
mend it. I'll mend it.
So that's
Don't worry.
it. Easy. It's a little tough to keep a conversation going, but we make it
that's
work.
awesome.
We
It's
make
great.
it work.
So
Okay.
ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD. So I struggle with getting rewards from basic stuff, right? Like
Right.
I totally get the search aspect of it. That's a great. You're going to do it again, aren't you?
I'm not gonna have it.
I
Always
feel like
try to
she's going to
find
do it
So,
again.
you have a
So what
total.
is someone who struggles with dopamine levels naturally? How do they find?
Insurance?
So the answer you don't want to hear,
You want to put a quarter beside that and double. Just
quarter
one.
beside the
Yep.
like here,
Yep.
and then okay.
Oh, you said the answer I don't want to hear.
The answer you
you're
don't
just
wanna
you're going
hear.
to tell me to just to do it, right?
Yeah, so I want another card, right? Is that where we're
Yes,
at?
you
Okay, what
double
do I do?
down.
Okay.
Give it to him face down so he doesn't
Yeah,
sweat
we're
it.
just- get it suspenseful.
There you go.
All right.
So
Good.
now we won't know. Oh, you should be giving those cards to us.
You're winning now.
Oh, yeah,
You're winning.
thank you.
It's okay.
All right.
You didn't want
Excellent.
to see
Yeah.
it. That was ugly anyways.
So what's the answer I'm not going to like?
So a lot of times with addiction, you find, and I'm not saying, I'm just using this as a case study,
Sure.
is that you need more and more over time, right? And so in order to reset that baseline, you have to have less and less over time. So that's why, like when people cut themselves off for something for a while, it can kind of reset that. And then a smaller stimulus, a smaller stimulus will give them the same thing that a bigger one would have in the past.
Yep.
But it's like, and this is why, certain people have to, let's see, there we go,
Perfect.
good. This is why certain people have to just totally go cold turkey on things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't drink because I found that I'm not a good candidate for drinking. And so for me, instead of having like the mental battle of, 14,
One more.
one more, keep going.
18.
All right, we'll stay.
Good enough.
Awesome.
Not good enough, but
Uh-huh.
it was good enough.
Went down
tried.
swinging.
It's easier for me to just like not have one drink than have to have one and then go, well, should I have another? Should I have another? Should I have another? Should I have another?
Right.
But it's really, I think it's different for everyone. What I will say though, what I think is interesting about, because you mentioned ADHD, is that in the past, like in an evolutionary context, the people who had ADHD were often the most useful because you were the people who would go out and break new ground
Yeah.
and come up with big ideas and do all these crazy things that people who didn't have ADHD wouldn't do, right? Because you're just wired to seek novelty. And so I think like when I think about ADHD, it's like, how do you turn that into an asset? And I would argue, you went, okay, I have this thing. I love to gamble. So I got ADHD, right?
Right.
Love to gamble. And you were like, well, what could I do around that to build up something bigger? And you
Right.
did.
I did.
Right. Oh, so you're saying use it to your advantage?
Yeah,
Sure.
use your quirks to your advantage. Right.
But I feel like I stumbled onto it. Oh, nice. 21.
Nice.
Isn't it amazing
Excellent.
how quick they can count?
It is.
But yeah, so I think I stumbled onto it, but it's really hard to do it purposefully, you know?
I think so. I think it like takes one of the reasons I think that it's hard to do it purposefully is because messaging around ADHD or whatever it might be is that it's a problem.
Right.
And so it's like we got to treat it. When
Oh, rather than how does this individual adapt around it?
Right. Instead of
Yeah.
thinking like, okay, you've got this thing, how do we use it? Instead, it kind of gets like, well, your ADHD is pissing off your fourth grade teacher. So like, can we get you on a medication?
Right.
And that sort of subverts it. Instead of being like, all right, how else could you learn in a way that helps you or do whatever? So I think those conversations kind of need to be had.
That's fair. Oh, 20, and
20.
she's going to disappoint us with this push.
Oh, it's not
I'm
allowed.
shocked. I'm shocked, Diana.
How'd you know?
I'm shocked.
Predict the future.
So you often talk about challenging yourself and putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, like an ice bath or what have you. But
Right.
how do you challenge yourself philosophically?
Oh, that's hard to do today.
Yeah.
Because, the internet, I think, it feeds you what you want to hear, and it just reinforces your worldview. So I really do think that it's useful to seek out worldviews that are totally different than your own. I'll buy a bunch of weird old books, like on Amazon. I found these books from like the 20s, 30s. 11. Yeah, one more
10.
time.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, so you read
That's
the older
hard.
books to challenge
Read older
yourself?
books.
Yeah.
You just get new ideas.
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought an older book that's kind of very fitting for today's world. It's called Life of the Leisure Class.
Is it
Is it-
Weberlin or Verblin? Yeah, Thorstein Weberlin or
Yep.
something like that. Oh,
Yep, and it seems very fitting for
Yeah.
the era we're entering.
Yes.
So I love that. So that's how you challenge yourself philosophically.
Yeah, I think so. Talk to people. Like a big part of my work is, and you seem to do this too. Good.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. We're finally getting some hands in because it was looking bad for a
We're
second.
going.
Yeah. A little bit.
It's just like talk to different people.
Right.
I think it's easier than ever today to kind of just be behind a screen. All the interactions are screen based, and like once you talk to people in person, I found that people have way more in common than they don't.
For sure.
And I'm good.
19.
Nice.
And talking to them.
Yeah, and when you go out and talk to them, you realize that you hear some different ideas, get some different worldviews, but it takes actually going there, and that's not always kind of a theme of my work, right? Is like the hard things often benefit us. It's so much easier to just like interact with everyone online.
Totally. It's so much easier, especially for someone like me who's anxious a lot.
Yeah.
Online makes it so easy,
Yeah.
but it's also pulling us apart, right?
Right.
Like I take my dogs for pup cups in the morning,
Oh, that's awesome.
and I was looking at the car next to me this morning, actually, while I was waiting for our pup cup, and they were all just on their phone. Like 3 people in the car were all just like this,
Yeah.
and not at all interacting with one another. And I was just like, what have we become? Like, we're just sitting there on our phones all day.
Yeah. I mean, they work, like they're dialed in. I think what's interesting is like the companies that have apps, they just have more access to information than ever, and they know exactly what's going to kind of keep you in the loop, if you will.
They've perfected it.
Yeah, and so it's just like the ultimate sort of attention.
15.
15?
17.
Stay.
Close enough. 15.
It's enough.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Take it.
But how do we challenge ourselves when everything is becoming more and more convenient? Because, like I said, it's hard for me to. It's hard for me to motivate myself to do things a lot of the time, just because as a fat guy. By the way, I used to be 500 plus pounds, and then I got all the way down to 214,
Wow.
and then
That's
right before COVID,
Yeah.
and then I stayed.
20.
I got 20, and then after COVID, I've put 135 pounds back on, unfortunately.
You got to view that as now you're down 100. You got to use your 500 as your baseline, because just that framing,
Oh, I'm still
you're still 100 something down.
right.
Yeah.
It's been tough to get back on the bandwagon, though, especially now. Like when I was at my worst, if I had something like DoorDash, I would have probably been dead. Do you know what? Because it's
Yeah.
like I could just sit home and be like, "Bring me all the cheeseburgers you got."
Right.
I don't need to see somebody. I don't need to be
So you
ashamed to
need
go
like,
out.
yeah, get to your car, even like that movement. Yeah.
You want to hit your 14 with a 4 shot?
What is that?
You probably want to stay on that.
Okay, I'll stay.
The logic is that I have a 10-er and I'm taking your best card.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's always, you always have to assume 10s.
Okay.
So you have to assume she has a 10 underneath and she's gonna pull a 10 and
Okay.
bust. So
Okay.
Alright, it's official.
That
You're
follows. That follows.
and then here's what happens.
what happens.
And she
But
kills
it
us
would've been
both.
10 there for
It
you.
was logical.
It was logic.
It made sense for a minute.
Yes, made sense. So a thing that I always talk about is this idea of 2%, and it comes from this study and basically found that 2% of people take the stairs when there's an escalator available. So to me,
I saw that statistic for you. Yes,
that's like a great. Oh, what do I do if there's?
that's you split those. That's
Okay.
a beautiful hand to
We'll
split.
those.
Oh, and I have 20 as well. Nice. All right. I'm gonna stay and let this man. So you put a quarter right next to it.
Okay.
Yep.
Go.
And you only get one card,
Right
so
there.
face
Okay.
down.
Alrighty.
And Diana,
18.
please. Oh, give
One
this
time,
man a
one
10.
time.
Oh.
Why are you so
Oh.
mean to us?
It's the shoe.
Oh.
It's the shoe.
You're so
I'm
mean.
lovely.
Are you?
I'm
I mean,
lovely.
you are lovely,
I'm
but
pleasant.
you're mean as well.
Hey, speaking of
So the
Saturday,
2% rule.
The 2% rule is basically, it's a metaphor for living, right? It's like 100% of people know that if you take the stairs, you'll get a better long-term return on your health, your well-being, your mindset. And yet 98% of people
Take
do
the escalator.
the easy thing that could hurt them in the long run. So it's like, how do you take that mindset and apply it to all areas of life?
Yeah.
Because I think we live in a world where it's like, all the big crazy stuff gets all the attention, right? It's like, it's the ice bath, it's me posting on my trail run that was
Yeah.
infinity miles, whatever the hell it is. But the reality is that if you look at people who are the healthiest in the long term, it's just consistency. It's just consistency. And so that like 2% mentality to me is like, how can I take something I'm already going to do and make it just a little bit harder and get a benefit from that? You know what I mean? So like if I'm good, yeah,
There you go.
awesome, we're winning. And so it's like small steps. It's going to be a little bit hard. The stairs aren't easier than the escalator, but they're not going to kill you. And
Right.
then it's like, okay, now that we have the stairs, what else can I do? That
So you
is
push
gonna-
yourself every day.
Yeah, just a little bit. And I think then you look back and all of a sudden all these changes have happened and they've accumulated over time.
What if, so similar to the ADHD question, what if you're, because a lot of us are, you've also mentioned it too, we're struggling with mental health nowadays.
Yeah,
Depression, anxiety.
Totally.
It's just everywhere. So it's not like you're even coming from like a normal baseline to do these extra things. For a lot of us, like myself, you're struggling with baselines. So like, how do you do the extra stuff when even just like things like getting up in the morning is hard?
Well, getting up in the morning might be your 2%.
So,
Right?
so you start there. Is what
So
you're
you
saying.
start there. You
Okay.
start there, yeah.
So you just start with whatever you can do to give yourself that 2% edge in the morning, right?
Yeah, it's just like, all right, I know this is going to be a little bit hard, but I'm going to do it. And then the next day, it's like, all right, well, yesterday I got out of bed and I didn't die. What can I do today?
Right.
And it's like that next thing, and just kind of continuously peeling that off. And it might take years, take 6 months, like you don't know, but eventually, like over
Right.
the long run, you start to see changes. Because like we talked about with
You're good.
adaptation with dopamine and how like you just kind of need more and more. Well, the same adaptations happen with something that you would consider hard, right? Where it's like all of a sudden the thing that once seemed hard is like now that's just your everyday life, and it's like I get up and I go for a walk or whatever it is, and it's not a big deal. Whereas when you started, it might have been like, holy hell, I'm going to die on this thing, right?
Right.
And so you can use that adaptation to your advantage too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You always give me 12s
Hey.
with my A's.
16.
I'm going to lose, but I have to hit against the 10.
20. See?
All right.
Be positive.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Well, then let's see you be positive over here, please.
16.
What would
You have to hit. I mean, the book says hit, but
So 16 rolls, yes, you should hit it. But there's a table roll where you either hit it every time or you stay every time. So you gotta pick a side.
ooh, you
Then
got
I'll-
to pick a side, Michael.
then
You're
I'll hit.
assuming I have 20, so your 16's losing.
So I better hit.
Yep. All right, let's shift gears
she
for a
goes.
minute. I have a different question for you. You talk about foraging for information.
Yeah.
How? Can you define it for us? How do I forage for dopamine more than, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm a dopamine guy, so I'm always foraging for it.
So, I mean, I think big picture, we need to think about humans evolved to search for information, right? Because information would have given us a survival advantage. The more you know about whether a storm is rolling in, whether, where the food is in the past, you always just wanted to have more information rather than less. So we evolved to just continuously search for information. Now the difference is that in the past there was only so much information you could have access to. So for example, the average person today sees more information in one day than a person in the 14th century would have seen their entire life.
Right.
So now it's we still have this craving for information, but we live in a world where it's just infinite, right? And so in a way it can start to just become too much. We just get inundated by it.
I see.
And so I think you see this on Twitter, right? And a lot of the information that we get, because of the way that sort of biases are in news media, the information we get often just makes us nuts.
Yeah.
Right? It's people watch Fox and CNN all day, and then they
They're
can't
just
figure
angry.
out why they hate the world.
Yeah.
It's well, yeah, if I watched someone screaming about how everything was going to hell, I would probably have a crappy life too.
Right.
And so I think it's you have to become a lot more cognizant of your information diet, if you will, today.
I see. And what do you do? So where do you get your news?
I read everything.
Okay.
I'm also mindful of the fact that I worked in magazines and news for a long time, and you always have to have a story every day, right?
Yeah.
And so the reality is that you don't know. There are fewer cues as to how important things are, and I think this is especially true on Twitter.
Did you see what we just did?
What'd you just do?
6, 7, 8.
Oh,
30,
nice.
30 to 1.
Oh, wow.
$750, my friend.
We're loaded.
Yeah.
Nice. This is great.
All right.
We're back.
All right. Now, you also have a different term, which I'm going to butcher.
750.
Kagori? When you challenge
Oh,
yourself.
misogi.
Misogi.
Yes, misogi.
Misogi. So, can you tell me about a misogi? Well, define it for the people, but then I want to ask you, what is a misogi you attempted and failed at that really still helps?
So misogi is the idea is that once a year you're going to go out and you're going to do something. Where are we? Yeah.
Send it to you.
Oh, there we go. You can go do something really hard once a year. There's only 2 rules. It's got to be really hard. So that's defined by you have a 50-50 shot at failing.
Right.
And then the second rule is that you can't die.
Okay.
So basically the idea is that
She's
I want to do the split.
she's gonna do it to you again, my friend. This is scary.
But he got the suited pair right here, so it's $150.
Oh, you have a suited pair. Look at that, $150 on that $10 bet.
Look at that.
Isn't that amazing?
Amazing.
Check for a black check first.
Isn't gambling the best?
And gambling's great.
I like when you're not paying attention. 20 years
So I'm staying, and he's gonna split. So you want
Yeah,
to
I
put a
wanna
quarter
split.
next to it.
Okay. Here. All right.
Yep.
Okay, I
There
have
you
all
go.
these random.
And then face
files.
down so you don't get tortured by,
Great.
you don't want to be tortured. Maybe she'll just bust and you don't have to worry. But that's not how Diana rolls. 19,
Oh,
and then
okay.
a
This is
10.
Okay.
All right.
We pushed one. So
There we go.
push yourself once a year.
Yeah. So the idea is that in modern life, we don't have to do hard things to survive anymore, right? And in the past, we had to do hard things to survive all the time. And when you do something that truly challenges you, no matter what it is, you kind of get out to this edge where you're you're not sure if you're going to be able to complete it. And you struggle out there. And I think it's in that moment where you're unsure, but you keep going. You think you're going to have to quit, and you keep going. That's where the great teacher is, and you kind of learn really what you're capable of.
Just by the teachers, and when you pass that burning and you can't
Right.
keep going and you keep going.
Yeah, because you think you've hit this edge. You're I'm done. but I'm just going to keep going. Oh, we got a new one. Hello. And then you look back and you go, well, I thought my edge was back there, but I'm past it. So I've undersold myself here. And then the important question is, what else in life am I selling myself short on? Where else am I having this preconceived notion that like I can't go any further, that I'm done, but I can. And I think that realization from that act, I think can change people, changes their behavior.
For sure.
For moving forward.
For sure.
And I've definitely found that in my own life.
For sure. It's funny you say that because when I lost the weight the first time,
Yeah.
so I don't know, please 9 of diamonds? Bro, 6 of, I was 6 of diamonds is what I was at. Dude, that would have been 100 to 1 if he had a 6
Really?
of diamonds. $2,500 if he had the 6 of diamonds. And you got a pair for another $100.
There we go. I'll take
And
it.
I get 30, another 750.
See, I never knew what all this was, and now I'm like,
The side bets are my favorite thing.
This is great.
I mean, they're a total loser bet,
Right.
but they're just
But
so fun.
They're fun.
That's what I love about gambling.
There you go. At least you're approaching it with the mindset of fun.
Oh, absolutely.
That's
What's the point of life if not for that?
Exactly.
But so 15 against the 6. I'm going to stay. You want to split those, my friend?
All right, I'll split these.
Yeah. Put a quarter up.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
Face down.
No, I have to.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right.
Just
Oh,
split it again.
one more split, my friend. You got it.
All right.
Oh, this could be a big one, Michael.
Let's keep it
I'm
going.
excited. I'm excited. Come on. 20. All right, next one. You want to stay on that. 19. You want to stay on that.
Okay, stay.
And 19. You want to stay on that. That was beautiful. That was
Look at this.
beautiful. That was
Yes.
Diana who? Thank you, Ray.
Nice, nice.
Where's Diana?
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Tell her to stay on break.
Stay on break. Take an extra break.
So when I lost the weight,
Yeah.
it was like a switch went off, right? And I did intermittent fasting. I did
Yeah.
keto, and I found so much joy in that suffering
Yeah.
while I was doing it. And I don't know how I slipped back into my old habits. So it's been hard to get that engine rolling again, but I do distinctly remember how much strength and joy I got out of the suffering.
Yeah.
16, I'm gonna hit.
What was the hardest part of it?
It wasn't coming off quicker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was all in.
13.
20, beautiful. I was all in.
Yeah.
1,200 calories a day, one
Wow.
meal a day, and keto. Like
Okay.
it was just chicken salad every day, tuna salad, romaine lettuce,
Every
like,
day.
and I enjoyed it. And like now I'm sitting I'm like, what am I having for my next meal? What am I gonna have for dinner? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like such a frustrating place to be back to.
So I think one thing that can be useful for people, and it's a little bit of a pain, I'll admit that, is tracking
16.
calories with high accuracy.
5. 19.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Trying to be as accurate as possible. And that requires, and this is where it becomes a pain, is weighing your food
Yep.
for even a week. Because I think what happens is that we don't often know how big portions are
Yeah.
and how many calories a actual portion includes. And it's hard because even restaurant menus, they're just making these estimations, right? And it could be one serving when really they're giving you 3. And so that builds this sort of awareness muscle and really shows you
You want to double.
double.
Yeah.
How do
So
I
put
do
a
that?
quarter
Okay.
next to it. Yeah, there you go.
Face down.
Face down. So it helps you build that muscle.
Helps you build that muscle. It just builds awareness. It's I'll give you an example for me is that the first time I weighed a serving of peanut butter, I was like, holy shit.
You're like, that's it.
What I thought was a serving was actually 6 servings.
Yep.
And you're like, well, yeah,
Yep.
no crap you haven't lost the 10 pounds. Because you're eating this, what you thought was 200 calories in peanut butter, and really it was 1,200. And so just that little tweak and bit of awareness, I think was really useful.
Yeah.
And you can apply that just paying attention to your behaviors to really anything. So there's this idea called the Hawthorne effect. And it basically finds that,
You're staying as well. You're against the 3.
okay,
I mean, if you want to hit, you can.
no, I'm
Okay.
gonna trust you on this.
All right.
I'm gonna trust you.
Never trust the YouTuber, Michael.
Words to live by. Words to live by.
Absolutely.
Number 17.
So this Hawthorne effect study, it basically found that just by being observed, behaviors tend to change.
Yeah.
So they found it by watching, they sent in these guys to watch these factory workers as they worked. And so what do you think the factory workers did once they realized they were being watched?
They worked harder.
They worked harder.
For sure.
Right? But you can use that to your advantage. You can go, okay, I'm gonna like measure out what I'm doing every day. And I think that once people start to measure things, those things come to the surface of awareness, things that we're not usually aware of. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you can manage them much more. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but I think it's worth it in the long run. You know, just like measure your, like I've had people who, you know, they're like, I don't have enough time to do all my work. And it's like, all right, I want you to write down what you're doing every 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes, timer goes off, write down what you did. And then you do that for like 3 days and you look at the log and you're like, well, no shit, I don't have enough time. I was on Instagram for like 10 of those occurrences. I was watching TV for 5. And you're like,
Right.
You thought these were just like these little moments, but those little moments add up into something big, you know? And so you can just tweak that any way you want.
I always tell people, when you lose a ton of weight, people always come to you and they're like, what can I do? Can you help me?
Yeah.
And I used to always tell people, you want to hit on that.
Yeah.
I would always tell people, either assume you're having way more calories than you think you are,
Yeah.
right? Or meal prep.
Yeah.
So same basic idea, because
Right.
that way you know exactly what's going into
Right.
it every
You can
time.
control things more.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I would be like, just because I'd be like, if you think you've had 1,500 calories today, you've probably had between 2,000 and 2,500.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Oh,
like, just
definitely.
underestimate.
Right.
So like, that's the main piece of advice I would give people when they would ask.
Yep.
And it's funny that yours is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, and I think it's like if you know you're going to go out for dinner or something, like restaurants are incentivized to make the food good. And food that tastes good generally has more calories. That's why it tastes good.
A lot more fat, a lot more salt.
And so just being like, all right, if I know I'm going out to dinner, it's just me, I'm going
15.
You want one
one
more.
more.
So yeah, like what does someone like you do? Because you're in great shape. What do you do when you're going out for dinner? Do you eat less the day, like during the day that day? Do you? Okay.
Because I don't want to go to a restaurant and be like, oh, I'll just have the grilled chicken. Like,
Yeah, you want to enjoy it.
I
You're out.
wanna
You're paying
enjoy
for it.
Yeah, I want to enjoy it. I want to order what I want to order. So I will just, light breakfast, could just be a protein shake, maybe for lunch, I don't know, like just a little bit of food, like an apple and something. And like, I'm going to be hungry during the day, but then when I go to dinner, I'm like, all right, I don't have to worry about what I've ordered,
Right.
Just makes it easier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It's crazy to double here, but I'm going to. Why not?
I like it.
Why not? You're against a 5,
Normally it's a snake, but it's up to you.
Walk me through that just so I can learn from this
So
experience.
you're always going to assume that the dealer has a 10 underneath.
Okay.
And there's more 10s on the bag.
So then you would bust.
Yes.
Got
You're
it.
going
Okay.
for that.
I'm going to stay.
It's not always. I'll hit it. It's up to you. Beginners love
Remember,
this
he
whole-
works for the house.
I hope you got that on audio. All right, I'll stay then.
Say
All right, Ray, we got to make this work for him.
14.
There you go.
There we
See?
go.
I mean, either way,
Bam.
you get that one, but less chance for
We-
you
we-
And your boss over there is pissed.
Yep.
Let this idiot lose.
Loss is bonus.
That's hilarious. So, what's your next book about?
I think it's going to be like my book, The Comfort Crisis. But The Comfort Crisis was more about physical health, and this one will be more mental health.
Oh,
I think the question that I think about a lot is, I'm just saying, is in so many ways, like the world has never been better.
absolutely.
We don't have to go hunt and gather for our food. Most people know how to read. You can fly to New York City in 5 hours, all these things.
Yep.
But when you look at the data, people are more depressed, anxious than
unhappy.
ever. And so why is that? And I think there's a lot of reasons for that. And
So we both did pretty good.
oh, there you go.
We both got 20, so we're getting 75 on our side bets.
Nice.
And we both have 11, so we're going to double down and hope that works too.
All right. Good.
Face down.
Face down.
Thank you, sir.
And if you want to double as well,
Yeah,
just
the same
double
thing.
just through here.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And face down. And then you just got to bust Ray, so we don't have to, okay.
that's
Now we
okay.
need 10s. Okay.
Push.
That's a push. 10, please. Ray, I thought we were friends. You know? So it's about the mental health aspect this time more than,
And like, how has the world we live in now, even though it's so comfortable, how has it impacted our mental health? I think there's a lot of reasons. Connection.
6, 7, 8. There you go, Michael.
Oh, there we go.
$750.
Hell yeah.
30 to 1.
Look at that.
See, that's why we do the side bets.
You make more money on the side bets.
Look at that.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, 750, 30 to 1.
So
That's
how
right.
does AI is
Wow,
going to make it?
we're rolling in
We're
it
doing
now.
great now, thankfully. We started off kind of, it was Diana. It was all Diana.
Yeah,
Now
it's
that
all
she's
Diana's
gone,
fault.
We love you, Ray.
Yeah. 15.
I'll take a small one. Thank you. He'll probably take a small one,
Another
I'm
6 will be
guessing.
fine.
He's, yeah.
17.
Okay. Stay there.
And
We'll
17.
take a push.
Okay. Good.
So our lives are only going to get more comfortable moving forward,
Oh, totally.
right? Like
Right.
AI is going to just make our lives way more comfortable. So I feel like your work is becoming more and more necessary as we kind of enter this new era. But what do we do when everything is going to be catered to us? Oh, he's got a 21, sir.
21.
Jeez.
After we just complimented you and we became friends.
All right.
Do you know what I'm
let's make it
saying?
up.
Yeah,
It's almost like you're swimming against the tide, right? With what
Yeah.
you're trying to do, because life is getting easier and easier.
I think,
All right. You got some back.
Yeah, a little bit. $100 there.
nice. I think that, I mean, there's so many ways it's going to impact us.
Oh, you
I want to split. Yeah.
Nice. But it's probably going to impact it all the ways that the internet already has, just on steroids, right? Like,
Yeah. Split again.
nice.
We're getting. We'll stay on the 12. 15. We'll stay on that. All right.
All right.
Michael, you got 21. Look
There
at
we
you.
go.
All right.
I'll take it.
We're done with that interruption.
I mean, even just like we were talking about, how do you make yourself uncomfortable philosophically?
Right.
I think that AI is going to make it very easy to just offload all your thoughts to the algorithm, to AI. But AI is effectively pulling from what it already has, right? It's pulling from a thought that someone else had,
Right.
and so you as an individual are going to have to
I mean, is it going to
figure
make
out more of your own thoughts, and that's going to be hard. And I think that takes experiences, going and doing new things, talking to new people. That's going to be harder as more AI comes in. But like, ultimately, the question is like, how do you want to live your life, right? Do you want to live a life that was like determined by some
some algorithm?
21-year-old coder in San Francisco who
Would you like a drink, Michael?
I'm okay. Thanks.
You okay? Sure. I'll do a ginger ale. Yeah, why not? And I will double down. So what was your last point?
Stay. Look, like there's certain things that you can offload to an algorithm too, right? Like the actual preparing of the food, like you did, like you're gonna have to do that. The actual working out, you're gonna have to do that. Like AI could maybe help you figure out ways to prep food faster or find new recipes. Great. AI can maybe give you a workout, right? Great. But at the end of the day, like to actually improve your life, you're still gonna have to do hard things. I do worry that the AI will give the illusion that you don't have to, that it can do everything for you. And that's not gonna be the case.
Yeah, it'll never do everything.
Yeah, it'll never do everything for you. And it won't do the hard things for you.
Now, you have a choice here. You could split those 7s, or you can stay. You're against the 4, which is a great bus card. It's not as good as a 6, but pretty good. I would split them, but it's up to you.
I'll split them then.
And you won the pair, by the way.
Yeah, you want a pair, so you made an extra 100 anyway. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I do that.
Play, yep, there we
Okay.
go.
17.
And you're staying on that.
Okay, stay.
Yeah.
13.
And you're staying on that.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll tell you my biggest fear
Yeah.
is I noticed with the way like we've had kind of calculators and all that stuff now, if you ever go to like Starbucks and like your total is 1751 and you hand them like a 20 and then you're like, no, let me give you 18 after the registers told them what change to give you, they have no idea. Like basic arithmetic has kind of gone out the window.
Yeah. Totally.
And I worry what happens when ideology and all that is offloaded onto just an LLM where you just ask it questions,
Yeah.
right? What happens to people then? Like,
I mean, like the role of technology generally is to make humans more useless. Like, really, it
Yeah.
sounds kind of crude, but it is. It's like that's the trajectory, right? In a lot of ways, that has many benefits, but there's always going to be side effects. I don't think we talk about the side effects as much.
I'm staying, he's doubling, or do you want to double or
Yeah,
hit?
I'll double.
You want to? It's he's got a 10 showing, so normally you're supposed to hit. I'm a gambler. I always double on 10s,
For fun.
but
Okay,
it's
I'll
up to
double.
you.
So I just got to do that.
Just
double.
one. Yep. Yes, sir.
Right.
So what was your main worry? You said.
Just that as technology advances, people become more and more useless. And, you know, most of my work shows that we get deep rewards, we find mental health from things that are not easy, you know, and so the easier life gets, the more those rewards get taken out. I just worry that AI just puts that on, like I said, just sort of puts that on steroids,
Yeah.
effectively.
It really does.
Yeah. So it'll be tricky. I mean, like I think for the average person, if you're watching, the question becomes, how do I use this thing as a tool that helps me do the things I know I need to do, but doesn't supplant like my agency in a way. You know, I think the people that are going to use AI well are going to use it more as like an assistant to do the bullshit stuff in
That's
their
how
life,
we use it. Yeah.
rather than like the hard work.
7. 13.
Oof. Come on, Michael.
Coming.
21.
There
You
we
pulled
go.
that out.
Look at that. Look at that.
You pulled that out.
Keep them coming.
I see.
And I pushed. That's great. That was a nice one. I mostly worry about it making us dumber.
Yeah.
And we're already kind of dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think your work is more and more important. I did have another question. So when I was doing my due diligence, you teach journalism. You're
Yeah. I used to be totally full time. Now I teach like one class. So I taught journalism at UNLV, 3 classes a semester for how many years? 7 years.
wow.
Yeah.
So you still teach one class?
Still teach one class in the summer. Yeah. I left full time at the end of 2023. And yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, I got it, you know, I was in journalism, so my research was writing. So I would do books, I would do magazine articles, because I came up through in the magazine world. So I'd still write for them. And it was good. I did, to your point though, I mean, I did notice changes in students over the years.
Did you? What kind?
Just in the sense that generally I would say more anxious about all kinds of.
You have
Oh,
20.
wait, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So you noticed students were getting.
More anxious about just life in general, and more like a little bit fearful, not as willing to voice their opinions.
What did you attribute that to?
I think it's probably online discourse and social media use. I think that there's been changes in how kids are raised with more, helicopter parenting, they call it. So I think that makes kids feel like someone else will just kind of do this for me.
You're against the 2. It's up
I'll
to you.
stay. Okay, I'll stay.
Uh-oh.
13, 15.
17.
Oh,
Too
wow.
many.
Too many to.
So you think you attribute it to parenting?
Yeah, parenting, I think like if someone does everything for you, you never learn how to do anything yourself, you know? And that extends to like a lot of different areas of life. So that was kind of the main. I mean, I'm not saying it was all bad. There was a lot of students that were like, this is an impressive person. But I would say as a general whole, there was less willingness to like put yourself out there, try things, speak up in class. Yeah.
So it's funny you say that because I was talking to, so my ex raised her kid the same way my mom kind of raised me, where it was helicopter parenting. Like they were always around, like they were always doing everything for you. And I got an 11 against a 4, so I will be doubling. I would double a 9 against a 4 as well.
Okay.
And it's funny how you're brought up that way, and it just kind of stays with you.
Totally.
You know, oh, you had to get 21. Hooray! Wait, well, there's nothing we can get. If I have a 10, I could push. Oh no such luck. So what's it like teaching journalism nowadays? Is it kind of like teaching Latin? You know what I mean?
Totally. Well, I will say, oh, look at this.
Yeah, 2 21s.
Okay.
And we both get the side bet 21 as well. 3 to 1
Nice.
on our 25.
Perfect.
So we're in good shape on this one. But yeah, kind of like teaching Latin.
Yeah, like my job was to basically, given that, my thinking was always like, the role of a journalist is to communicate information, is to ask questions, it's to talk to both sides. Those are skills that are useful no matter what the hell you do. Mm-hmm. And so did I think that every student that was in one of my classes was going to go on to work in a traditional journalism job? Like, no. But, thank you.
Yeah.
I did know that if they left with those with those skills, they could probably do a lot of things well. So that's really what I focused on. And I focused a lot on how do you do journalism in this kind of crazy new world of media? So like, for example, I have a Substack, and that's like a thing that didn't even exist, 6 years ago?
Yep.
And now it's like a major player in the media world. And for the individual journalist, it's a lot more freeing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just stay there, yeah. It's a lot more, she's back.
Okay, I'm back.
She's back. It's a lot more freeing. It's a lot more financially viable if you can build it. I'm not saying that anyone that starts a Substack is going to make money, but if you make it work, you're going to be way better off than you would have been working at even the biggest name magazine, right? And so like kind of teaching kids to get creative and take risks. It's kind of like what you did with your YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, I'm sure when you first started it, it's not like all of a sudden the next day you had 400,000 subscribers.
No.
You've been doing it for what, 13 years?
13 years.
Yeah. It's like you got to get in there and get in the trenches, but eventually once it hits, you're like, oh, I've done, like, look at this.
Yeah.
This is way better than what I dreamed my job at a magazine or whatever would be, you know?
Right.
So it's really just kind of teaching that, I would say. Double? Okay.
Are there less people taking journalism now because of all the pushback?
I would say that gets offset by social media, and there's a lot more kids who want to figure out how do I do social media as a career, and so that would get covered by the journalism department.
Oh, it would.
Yeah. So we had we had courses and all sorts of stuff. I didn't teach those ones because I don't love spending too much time on social media, but we had a good instructor there.
Is that one of your ways that you make yourself uncomfortable by staying away from your phone as much as you can?
I try.
It's hard.
It's hard. There's an app that I love called ClearSpace. That's a really good tool for if you spend too much time on your phone.
I've heard that app too.
Yeah.
You know that app?
Yeah, I don't use it, but I try to get off my phone as much as possible. Like, I get that's the times we're in right now, but I try to refrain from it.
It works.
But you guys, your social media, so it's just kind of.
I live on my phone. That's
You at least though, part of it is business.
Yes. Part of it.
I think I worry more. I'm just saying.
Who do you worry more about?
I worry about when your job and your life has nothing to do with social media, and
you're still on it.
Still spend a ton of time on it. I'm not one of those people that's going to say everything on social media is bad. Of course, it's not bad. My wife and I share all kinds of dog videos, and it's awesome. But it's just the question becomes once you found the dog video and you've sent it and you've laughed, and then an hour later, now you're down some crazy rabbit hole and you're like, where the hell did my time go? That's what I worry about. And it's hard to like pull out of that, you know?
That's fair. That's a great bust card. Now, she may not do it because it's Diana,
It's me,
but
right.
if you don't trust me, do it.
She's good. No, I trust you.
oh no.
Oh my God.
Well, you would have bust because it was a 10, so you would have had 22. But
enough.
she decided, we liked Ray a
Look
lot.
on the, yeah.
Oh, Ray, come back. Where's Ray?
Look at all these hundreds. These are all from Ray.
Hey,
Those
no,
are all
I get-
from Ray.
I get bonuses.
That's true.
I get
It's true.
bonuses.
It's true.
Ray's cheated. He wasn't paying attention.
So let's say we're in a vacuum right now,
Yeah.
and you could speak to the person watching, and you don't know what they need, you don't know what their personal issue is. What's the one bit of advice you can give them that can help them get out of their comfort zone and into bettering their life? You don't know anything about this person.
I mean, honestly, I go back to that 2% mindset. It's like, just find whatever you're doing, find if you can do it a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee the benefits will start to add up. I mean, it really can be as simple as like, start taking the stairs. I started skipping breakfast some days. I was hungry, but it was fine. Instead of texting my mom to say hi, I called her and we had a conversation.
Right.
Right? It's just like those little things and those benefits I do really think accumulate over time.
I think it would help if we could
Change
somehow
people.
gamify that for people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And how do you game it? Like, is it an app maybe where like you get points if you
Yeah.
call your mom instead of texting
Yeah.
her or something like? You know what I mean? Like,
See, that's like a great point, is that like technology is just a tool, right? It's really like how you use it and for what purpose.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
He will never steer you wrong.
Keeping an eye on me. Except for maybe with all these side bets. Now,
the side bets.
anytime I get in a casino, I'm gonna be like, yeah, oh yeah, side bets. That's where it's all. That's where you make all the money.
That's where the money's at. Play
Yeah.
side bets.
That's where the fun's at.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do. Yeah,
Back to making
it
this.
doesn't have to be crazy. I think when people go online, they see like people doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
I stay. He wants to double
Double.
face down so you don't disappoint us.
Just do my job and just bust.
There you go. And
And
there
look
you
at
go.
that. Look at
Oh
that.
yeah. See how? That's why you
There
get
we
it
go.
face down.
So what, you can double on a 10, is that?
You can double on anything.
Double on any first two cards. You can double on anything.
So why did we do the 10? Why did we double on that hand instead of?
So I was showing a bus card.
Yeah.
So you want to maximize your odds by making more money by putting another chip up. Because
Got
there's
it.
more 10s in the deck.
Yes.
So
okay.
you're more than likely going to receive a 10. In this situation, you didn't. But I ended up busting. So you end up making double the money.
Got it. Okay.
You wouldn't normally, if she had a 10 showing, you wouldn't have doubled there.
Yeah, it's because she. What did you have, a 6? or-
6.
I have a 6. But you wouldn't double it because if you get a 10 and I have a 10, you're just pushing. You're not making any money.
Got it. Okay. Got it.
It's a nuanced game.
It's very nuanced. This is
It
not
seems to
the.
work sometimes.
This is not the 21 I played with my grandmother.
So you live in Vegas
Yep.
and have for a while. What about Vegas? Vegas is a very comfortable town. It's. I walk in here, like you get dinner at the best steakhouse for free.
Yep.
Like it's. Ooh,
Are we doing it down too?
we're doing it. Of course, we're doing it
Okay.
down.
You scared me earlier and said up. I was.
Oh,
thrown
my
off.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad.
Should I double now? Should I
Oh,
double
you're-
on this or no?
No, you have a 20.
Okay.
You've got a
So
great
you can only
hand.
double. You should only double if you have lower cards. Was that the thing? Because you have a 6 now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's only 2 hands that could beat you: a 21 or a blackjack.
Okay.
I don't have a blackjack, but you have pretty much a winner right now.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
So
Okay.
Yeah, you've got the second best
slowly
hand.
picking it up. Got it.
And 17
that's
becomes 17.
There we
So,
go.
see, Diana. Vegas is a place that's all about comfort, all about feeding into your desires to not do much and have a great time.
Right.
What's it like living here and going against the grain of that?
Well, I mean, I think sometimes people discount that Vegas is like one of the greatest outdoor towns in the country too. Like, it's such a great outdoor town.
Yeah.
Like with the desert, there's Lake Mead, like Red Rock Canyon. It's unbelievable for that. So I spend a lot of time in the desert, do a lot of outdoor stuff. And then what I love is that, like, you know, I'm not one of these people that thinks like, oh, you should only be doing all this healthy stuff all the time.
I got the number of the beast right here.
Yeah, you too.
Ooh, I should have split them.
No.
No? All right.
Oh, the 8 showing. Hey, push.
All right, calm down.
Get it laid out.
Do you love Vegas?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think to me, like, it allows me to offset all my, spend all this time outdoors, write every morning, do all this like challenging stuff all day, and then it's like, now you know what I'm doing tonight? I'm going to see the Grateful Dead at the Sphere, and I'm going to go like 10 nights in a row. And like, I couldn't do that anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm going to go to a buffet and I'm going to eat my weight in food. You know, it's just like a great town.
Yeah, it is the only place you could do that. You just want to hit on that.
Yeah.
So what's it like being a successful author where most people I know want to be writers, want to
Yeah.
write a book, but never get around to doing it, or if they do, it just bombs and, you know,
Yeah.
they go back to their day job. So what's it like being successful at it and being so successful at it that people come to you for advice and you're kind of a subject matter expert, in this case, comfort?
Yeah. I'll say it's a little bit of a trip because, like, you know, when you write a book, it's very much a gamble.
Yeah.
And odds are, you're probably, 10 people are going to read it.
Yep.
I just kind of, I lucked out in a couple ways. It's just me.
You want to, she's giving you advice to stay.
Let's stay.
At this point.
There you go. First time she did it right. Okay.
Awesome. And so I would just, like, for a while, it was kind of weird to, have people come in and being like, hey, give me advice based on what you wrote. Because I've always been a journalist where I'm kind of just like, I just give the information. I don't necessarily give takeaways. And I've realized, like,
Ooh, suited 21.
nice.
10 to 1, $250.
There you go.
Black
Bam.
chips.
Black chips. Back in the black chip
And
territory.
we got a pair right here.
So it's been weird that people come to you with advice.
Yeah, but I've adapted to it because I realized, like, I want to stay.
You want a double.
I want to double.
If you want, you don't have to.
I love that. I want to stay. You want a double. I want a double.
Yeah.
And Diana,
4. Oh, it's a push.
All
how
right.
exciting.
Fair enough.
I didn't
Good.
take it. That's all that matters.
Awesome.
It's a push.
So it's weird that people come to you for advice. And
Yeah, but I've adapted because I realized, like, I've learned a lot from people, and so, like, if I can just share that, great. You know?
Yeah, and the podcast sphere kind of makes that easy, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah,
they almost go hand in hand,
yeah, totally.
right?
Totally.
Like you become a subject matter expert in something, and then you go on these podcasts to talk about it, and an audience kind of people who don't read still kind of benefit from that
Yes,
information.
Exactly. And I do, and I'll say that, like, the challenge of, I want to hit, right?
You want a
I
double.
I want to double. Yes.
The challenge of
The challenge of writing books is that it takes like 2-3 years. Nice. Excellent.
Danny, you're always so mean to me. So it takes 2-3 years.
2-3 years. And the nice thing about writing the Substack is that I can kind of think in real time. And I don't feel as much like when I write a book, I feel like a lot of, like, you got to land this plane because you're not going to be able to change it, right? Like, once the thing is in the air and it's landed in the other destination, like, it's that other
It's set in
country's
stone.
property.
Yeah.
And so the Substack is good because I can think in real time. I want to hit. Yeah,
You want a double.
double.
I was letting you say it this time.
You can jump in.
You're going to get pulled into the office. So we saw that you coached that random idiot into hundreds of dollars.
You know what? I need an early vacation. It's okay.
Didn't you just take one?
No, I haven't been on vacation. Well, yes. Sort of. Take it back.
I feel like last time I talked to you, I had just gotten back from one.
I came from Utah. I went up to Utah. We rented out this Airbnb and it was cool. I had like amusement park inside of the condo that we stayed at. So
Oh.
water slides, sports, everything.
Where was this?
Yeah, this was Utah. Like,
Yeah, where?
It's 2 hours away. I can't
St.
remember.
George?
No, not St. George. It's right before St. George. So you know you're on the way to St. George. It's probably a little town. You're thinking it, and you want to stay.
Zion?
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes. You know.
Did you see, there was a little bit of mentalism there or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what happened.
Like,
It's like, I see in your eyes, you're thinking of a 2. And you're like, I am thinking of a
Zion.
2.
Yes.
But yes, it was close to Zion, so that's what I did
That's
in
cool.
June.
Nice. Is this your spot? You come to Durango a lot?
We film Table Talk here,
Yeah.
and I play some slots here occasionally.
Yep.
We're good, right? Okay,
We're
9,
good. No.
19. We're not
Oh.
good.
You won the bonuses.
Yay,
Even down.
Is this me?
that's you.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Red chips.
You never set out to become a subject matter expert.
No. No, I mean, I just, I was always like a journalist. I speak to sources, and I think that, once you do that enough, you kind of just fall into it. And it's fine. The Substack allows me to kind of think in real time. Thank you. And like the audience I built there, I think realizes that that's what the project is. It's like, let's kind of think about this stuff as a community, and it can kind of like, I publish 3 times a week on that, and so
So that's where you kind of let your ideas flow, and
and they're not always going to be perfectly formulated.
right. Once the idea is cooked, that's when the book comes out.
15,
Yeah.
16.
16.
Oh my God.
If you get a 3, you have a
going.
straight.
Oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That just allows the ideas to like percolate and get feedback in the comment section, and yeah, it's good. I like it. I do think that like no matter what a person does, like you kind of have to do it every day if you want to be any damn good at it.
Absolutely.
Whether it's gambling.
The 10,000 hour rule, or
Yeah, you got to do it.
Malcolm Gladwell.
An exception, no. You don't want to do this every day to be good at it.
If you were starting today, would you still go into journalism?
Yeah, I think so.
You would.
Yeah.
You want to just hit that. See, so this is a perfect, you have a 10,
Yeah.
but you're up against a 10.
Up against a 10,
So if
yeah.
you double right now, best case scenario is you get an ace and you win, or a 10 and you push, but every other card you'll be doubling will be a loss. So you
Okay.
don't want to double.
Okay.
The odds are in your favor because more than likely you'll get a 10. It'll always just be a push.
Okay. There we go. Oh, there
And he
we
gets
go.
the
Ace.
Why you got to do it, Diana?
There you go.
I gotta prove a point.
And
I
you're going to
guess.
bust with a 20. Oh, yeah.
24.
All right.
Nice. Excellent.
So I'm sorry, would you do it again? I didn't catch your answer.
Yeah, I would, and I think that's just because like it just suits my personality. I'm just like very curious. I like to go places, talk to people. I've been able to like figure out books that allow me to go out. Like, I just did this like 40-day hike, and that was part of work.
A 40-day hike?
Yeah, 40 days.
Woo.
And so it's like that's my job. You
Is
know?
that hiking or living in the woods for a month?
Yeah.
Or the desert?
I mean,
in
we
this
do
case.
we do go to towns to resupply, but yeah, you're mostly in the desert the whole time.
Put a chip next to that, Michael.
Oh, put a chip next
Ooh.
to that.
Okay,
She's
just
very
do
demanding, isn't
Yes,
she?
I just do whatever.
18.
18. Please give him a.
Oh.
You would have done the same thing.
I would have, but 12.
You guys
Really?
just cards.
Really? Will you let us?
And you know what? I said I wanted a vacation, so I might.
They'll give you a long vacation if you do that.
How long have you been in Vegas?
13 years, going on 14.
Where are you from originally?
So I was born in Beirut, Lebanon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's fascinating.
yeah. And then we moved to LA when I was a year and a half old.
Okay.
And I lived there until I was 22.
Okay.
And I helped to start a startup in North Carolina. So I
Okay.
moved there for 6 years,
Yep.
and then back to LA, and then Vegas for 13.
Nice.
How about you? What's been your journey?
Utah. I grew up in, and then I lived in New York City for a while, lived outside of it for a while. I was on the East Coast for maybe like 12 years, and then we've been here 8 years. So
Oh, I've been here longer than you.
You've been here longer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Been
Okay.
here longer than both of you.
How long you been
Are you
here?
from here?
32 years.
Wow.
You're from here?
Born and raised.
Wow. One of the few.
So you have an 11 against a 10. You still want to hit, not double. Again, yep,
There
best
we go.
case. You keep giving
Best
them the
case.
best case scenario when we tell them not to double.
We gotta do better. We gotta start taking risks.
Awesome.
I love the East Coast. So when I lived in North Carolina,
Yeah.
I love the people there.
Yeah.
Like they were so kind and like it was also amazing because it was basically 50-50 in terms of interracial.
Yeah.
And like there was no tension and nothing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it there, but the weather sucks.
Yeah.
The humidity
The
just
humidity is
sucks.
awful, dude.
Sucks.
Yeah, I do not miss that at all about the East Coast. It's even worse in North Carolina. I was in Boston for like 4 years and then New York for a lot of most of it, and it's not fun.
Not fun at all. This dry heat is fantastic,
Yeah.
and I'm fine with that.
So have you gone back to Lebanon?
No. So every time I've thought about it, it's just been in between like a crisis or something.
Yeah.
And I've never found a time where I felt safe to go.
Best time to go is after a crisis.
Like a year after?
After a crisis, yeah.
Really?
Because there's something crazy happens, then everyone's like, all right, we've had enough chaos, and everyone's chill for a while.
Okay, I'll
then
keep
so-
that in mind.
Yeah.
It's such a scary place to go to, though, the Middle East
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah, I had to go to Iraq for one of my books.
Oh, wow.
I was in Baghdad for a little while, and it's awesome though. The Middle East is very.
We're still working on the same.
Oh, are we? Okay. What are we at now?
You have 13 versus my 6, so normally you should stay.
Okay, I'll stay.
So,
So you had to go to Iraq for your book?
Yeah, I was reporting on the drug trade there, and the Middle East is amazing though.
Yeah.
Like it's so unique, and I loved it. Obviously, not a place you want to spend too much time.
That's the
but,
problem.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I just recently went to Japan, and I loved it there.
Yeah.
Have you traveled
I
and
haven't,
gone?
I haven't been to Japan,
Okay.
but
Anywhere in Asia?
yeah, quite a few places.
Okay. What's been your favorite?
Should I hit?
Oh, 14 against the 9 you want to hit.
I got 18.
You have to stay.
Stay.
I mean, you don't have to, but you
Oh,
have
there we
to.
go.
Should. I'll just give away money at this point. Daniel will do that sometimes.
I would say my favorite was Bhutan.
Oh.
Bhutan was awesome. It just kind of, they've really like slowed down the development purposefully, and so you feel like you're going back into like 1930s.
8 of diamonds. Oh my God. 8
What
of
would that
diamonds,
have
100
been?
to 1.
100 to 1?
$2,500. Instead, she just takes it.
Sad.
Are you gonna 13? I'll take a hit.
19?
I'll stay.
20?
He's done.
Same. Yep.
Are there other subjects you want to cover now that you're kind of like? Do you feel pigeonholed in the comfort?
Yeah.
Do you know space? Is it fair to call it
that's
the
a
comfort
That's a good
space?
question. I definitely want to do a totally left field book eventually that just is interesting to me. I'm sure my publisher will be like, we're going to give you like $20 for this, you idiot.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't care because it's like, it'll be fun. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to do things and try them. And I mean, watch, that'll be like my best selling book, and it'll be about like something totally weird and random.
You stay.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Yeah, I could. So before I say that, do you feel pigeonholed right now?
Not necessarily. I mean, and maybe part of that is just because I am able to, I do on Substack, I write about all sorts of things. I mean, it all kind of is generally in the theme of like wellness, but a lot of it is like psychology, philosophy, exercise. So I can write about really whatever I want there. And I think that kind of changes things.
Because you could
what
go.
do I wanna do?
You're against the. So you want to hit.
Okay.
You're 12 against the 10.
Yeah.
Now you have 17. You
All right. I'll
pretty much
just
stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I could see you going the Michael Pollan route, right? Where you're like, this is the subject that interests me this year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a book on food, and I'm going to book
Yeah.
on psilocybin or whatever, you know?
Just go go take some mushrooms and write a book about it like he did.
I mean, that is one way you could challenge yourself,
Yeah, there
both
you go.
philosophically and intellectually.
There you go.
Have you ever done psychedelics?
No.
Never.
No.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful. Psychedelics, I don't think of as recreational, right? They're very, talk about challenging yourself both intellectually and philosophically.
Yeah.
Like they really kind of challenge you, and you're like in this deep spiritual place a lot of times. It's amazing. I highly recommend it to anybody,
Yeah.
but most people are so averse to trying it even. And that's why when you were saying, like, we were talking about feel like you're pigeonholed, Michael Pollan came up, and his book, How to Change Your Mind,
Yeah.
I thought was great, because here's a guy that's not like
Right.
a psychedelics
Not who
guy,
you
he's
would
not a
expect.
drug guy,
Right.
but he's just this journalist, kind of respectful guy who's like, you know what, I'm going to try this, and then I'm going to
Look
tell
into
you.
this world. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't
Yeah,
see
he's
yourself doing mushrooms for your next book, huh?
Probably not. Although, if the publisher writes me a big enough check, I mean, sure, hand me a fistful.
Insurance, guys.
No insurance, just don't kill us, please.
I will not. All right, no one's home. You have 17.
And I stay, and he's going to hit, I imagine.
Yeah.
21.
Oh, nice.
18.
If your publisher didn't ask for anything specific, and if you didn't feel like, well, I got to capitalize on this momentum I have, is there a subject that you would love to write on that you just haven't yet?
That's a good question. Yeah, I maybe want to write about. There's a lot. One that comes to mind though is I'd love to do, because I do a lot of like science and research and reporting. I'd love to write about like the human relationship to dogs.
Oh, I would love that.
What?
I think I'll stay.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a great
It's like
idea.
humans and dogs like almost co-evolve together, and there's a lot of really interesting research about how dogs change us, how we've changed dogs, and it's just like fascinating.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know, there's probably books out there about that, but I haven't seen like a big one. Most of the big dog books are like, I bought a dog, it changed my life, you know, which my book would probably have that element in it. But getting into like sort of the bigger picture of like why dogs are so important would be cool, I think.
I would love that, especially if you give it a real philosophical bent. You know, you want to double here, right? 'Cause
Double.
look, you're 11 against a 5.
Okay, we're gonna double.
So anything you hit, you're not going to be disappointed by, as long as she pulls out a 10 and busts.
There we go.
See, that
Bam.
worked out perfect.
This
Excellent.
time, yes.
I would love that book. Do you want me to call your publisher and be like, listen,
Call my editor and be like, hey, I would love it if this guy wrote a book about dogs. It's like, who the hell?
I mean, because you're right, we literally evolved together,
Yeah.
and we are so tied to one another. Like, I mean, you know, as a dog owner, I don't even need to talk to him. I just look at my dog and go like this.
Yeah.
And he knows, like, all right, we're going.
Yep.
You know?
Totally.
And it's like, sometimes you have other humans, they just don't get that nonverbal communication.
Totally.
Whereas your dog's like, I'm on top of this. I know what you want, Dad. Let's go.
They're way smarter than I think people generally give them credit for.
Do you mind if I gamble?
I don't mind.
All right,
I
let's
prefer it.
gamble. All right, let's gamble. I'm splitting deuces against the 9. Really?
You just wanted to gamble.
Keep it going.
You're like, let's keep going then. All right, what do we got? Oh, Jesus. Yep.
I have no idea what's happening. I just know it's exciting.
So he split 2s with a 9 showing here. Odds are you shouldn't do that. But he's having fun.
I'm having fun.
Okay.
It's 9.
18. So
Good.
now
All right.
you have 15 versus a 9.
What are you going to do?
Should probably hit, huh?
I would hit.
Yeah.
And boo. Boo. I would love that book. If whatever I could do to make it happen, you just let me know.
Sounds good. What would you be doing if you weren't doing this?
You know, that's a really hard question, because the last time I held down a 9 to 5 was in my mid-20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like, I'm just, like I said, the ADHD thing, like, I'm just not good
Yeah.
at basic day-to-day functioning. So I had a 9 to 5 was in marketing in the video gaming industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I worked in the MMO space.
Okay.
So like Anarchy Online I worked on, a a bunch of other stuff. And
That's 150 plus 75. So it's
I got a suited pair.
Yes.
I got a suited
There you
15
go.
to 1.
It's 220.
All right, I like you again, Diane.
You're back.
See, just saying that in front of you.
Just
Me?
Yeah.
you want to stay? Oh, it's up to you.
I'm gonna stay.
Right?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Good.
There you
There
go.
we go. That's what we wanted.
What were we saying? I lost track there from Diana.
Oh,
Dude, suited pair.
you were telling me you were working in the video game.
Oh yeah, video gaming industry in my early to mid 20s, and then I stumbled into online poker,
Okay.
and I was like, oh, I'm making great money doing this, and so I did that for a while, and then Black Friday happened, where they just got rid of online gambling,
Yeah.
and so overnight I had no career,
That's crazy.
and I wasn't that great at it anyway, and I couldn't transition to live. I just don't have the attention span for one hand at a time.
Yeah.
Like my superpower just happened to be that my ADHD was
I think I'll stay. Yeah.
aligned with playing 12 tables at once, where I could just
Yeah.
go, you know?
Yeah.
And that doesn't translate to live.
To real
And
life. Interesting.
my dad died, asked me to move to Vegas because my mom and him were supposed to retire here, and he was passing
Can I
away
have
and
more of the
couldn't.
red?
And so I moved out here, bought my mom
Okay.
to take care of her.
Nice.
Because that was what my dad's last wish
Yeah.
was.
That's awesome.
Bought and sold stuff here. I did. Storage Wars was huge at the time
Oh, really?
on TV, and Storage Wars and all that when I moved here. So I was like, I'll buy and sell stuff.
Yeah.
This sounds fun, and it was great.
That's
8,
awesome.
please. And then YouTube kind of became the career.
Started blowing up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Is there a reason you don't have a podcast or anything? You want to double there?
Double.
Like-
I'm
like
actually going to start a podcast soon.
Oh. If there's any way we can help,
Yeah, I might shoot you some questions. And,
of course.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like anybody who's smart and charismatic should absolutely do have their own platform like that.
Well, I feel like, and two, my books sell most in audio, which is unique in the book space. And so it suggests to me that the people who consume my stuff do it more on audio. So, yeah, we'll give it a try.
Nice. Is that anytime soon?
Hopefully in the next few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, soon.
Yeah, soonish, yeah.
That's great. Are you building
Yeah.
out a studio and all that?
Building out a studio, what do I want to do here?
An ace is basically a 10, so book says you're supposed to hit.
yes.
I would hit.
Okay. He's like, yeah, I know.
I took the 9, so you won't
You
bust.
might have a 4 coming.
There we go. I believe. Ooh. 2 in a row. Jeez.
I mean, you know some big hitters in the space between Huberman or Rogan and stuff, so like they can obviously offer you way more than I can, but anything we can do to help you since we're local and all that, just let us know.
That'd be awesome. I
Equipment
appreciate it.
wise or what, you know.
Yeah,
We've got editors.
I was like, these are
best mics
These
ever.
are cool.
Yeah, but if you're gonna do it from a stationary place where you're gonna always,
yeah.
do it from there, I would get like a nice. Dylan, what are the mics that you use for the podcast that are really solid?
Sure, SM7P.
Okay.
Those.
Great.
So yeah, anything you need equipment wise or want advice on, we're here
Yeah,
for you.
awesome.
So
That'd be great.
I will take that.
18.
18, I will stay on that.
I'm gonna stay.
He's good with his 20. There you go.
Nice.
Winners, table winners.
Nice.
Nice. Should we see how much we've got for our charities?
Yes.
All right, let's see how much we've got.
I'm a words guy, not a math guy. So.
All right. So that 1,000 that we started with, put out to the side.
What are these? This
Those
is
are
just,
50 cent.
Those are
pieces.
50 cents.
okay. What's the purpose of this?
It's just
When you get the blackjack,
Oh, okay. Got it.
it pays 3 to 2.
Got it. Okay.
Count up our. Oh, you got a green
one here.
underneath.
Oh,
so
do
you
I?
want Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Yep.
That's why I can't gamble. I can't even keep track of. Got it.
Were you going crazy from his dirty stacks, or you're cool with dirty stacks?
I was looking at.
giving me a little bit of OCD, but it's okay.
It was giving me OCD for sure.
It was giving me OCD, but I just couldn't I had to pay so much attention
Oh,
to
you
this.
couldn't-
I'm like, I can't even take the time to organize this shit.
Multitasking, boom, boom, boom. There's a lot going on. But he had his blackjack stacks, and then he had
Yeah, you're like, hey, you got a double. He's like, what's the meaning of life? And I'm sitting here going, that is a dirty, dirty
What is the
stack.
meaning of life?
All right, how much do we
For
have?
our minds.
Right. All right. So the 1,000 that we started with, put aside.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There's 5 there. 2, 3, 4. 5.
No.
Is that right?
Is that your 1,000? Oh,
That's
yeah.
the 1,000
All right,
we
that's
set
the
aside
1,000.
as.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
And
the
here's
1,000
what-
we started with.
Yep. And that's what's left for charity. So in my
Damn.
case, 3, 20,
1, 2,
45.
3,
Yep.
4. So 400.
350.
500. 600.
Nice.
700.
Nice.
800.
Nice.
950.
975.
975, and then
You made almost $1,000 for your. You did better. Wow. I did not think you were up at almost $1,000.
I didn't either. I felt like I had a lot of the black ones.
You did.
That's amazing.
It's a good day.
That's amazing.
Good.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Should we
Good.
gamble one more hand for the charity, or should we just take what we got?
Well, you're a gambler, and I feel like we should gamble.
All right.
Because you're a gambler.
Let's do it. One more hand.
Just one more.
One more hand. One big hand.
You're a gambler, so you tell me.
Well, 100 there, 50 there, and 50 there is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
They still get over $100 from me, and they'll still get 800 or so from you.
Okay.
And that's if we lose. So here we go. I don't. Really? Really?
No.
6, please. Oh, Diana. Diane, not even a bonus hand.
No bonus, but it's okay. No one's home. You got a 7 coming. 16.
I'm just going to stay. I'm too scared.
I should probably hit, huh?
Well, I was swinging for that.
It's up to you. It's up to you. You're supposed
would you
to.
do? Yeah,
You're
okay.
supposed to, but I gave up on the 16 for that very reason. Oh, it just cost the dogs a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh,
Made it back.
all right, we made it back.
go.
I got
There
an
you
extra 100 for the charity, so
There you go.
we're about even. $350. Michael, I really
Killer.
appreciate you doing this.
This was great, man.
Thank you so
A lot
much.
of fun.
I appreciate it.
I hope I made sense as I tried to figure out what this game is all about.
You did great, man.
I feel
You
like
did
I learned
great.
a lot, though. I don't think I could come here and know what I was doing, but I'm way better off than I was before I sat in.
I'll tell you what, you did so much better than a lot of the intellectuals I've had. Like, so we've had like Michael Provica, who teaches.
Yeah, I've emailed with him. He's a good dude.
He's a really good dude.
Good dude.
But keeping up with playing cards and having a conversation was really hard. So like,
Well, with him, I just imagine the numbers swirling around his head, and he's just so focused on the numbers, like, of the game. Yeah.
like so you did great. Like you were able to kind of do both, and I think it's because you're used to the podcasting space, you're used to it, and this is
Good.
just a little bit of a distraction.
Yeah.
Thank
It was
you.
awesome. It's a
Guys.
great idea, too.
This was Table Talk with Michael Easter. Thank you guys so much for tuning in at the Durango. See you guys next time.